What up, people? It's the one and only Cyberman312 coming at you live from the 31st universe, chilling with, also the 451st universe, chilling with OGMonte420. What is up, brother?
What is up, people? It is OGMonte420. How is everyone doing? I hope you are blazing strong. If you're not, get to it, because we are. And we're talking about Super.
We hope you are blazing strong all day long. You know what I mean? Omni Kings and Omni Queens. Dude, the opposite Omni King is the Omni Queen. Dang.
Definitely, dude.
She'll come after the tournament, right? Dude, what if she has a tournament to the death with the Omni King? Where she gets all the bad guys ever. And Omni King gets all the good guys ever. And all it's about is so the Omni King doesn't have to marry her.
What?
It'll be something dumb like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds like a
stupid
soap
little,
opera or something.
Yeah, like a stupid little comedic. For us, it's like a life or death. We cease to exist. But it's just like a stupid little gag like that. Kind of like how Beerus, his whole thing for destroying the Earth was because he never got pudding, right? Kind of something like that.
Yeah. That's hilarious, dude. We're also sipping on some ice cold beers because it's a beautiful day today. And it's our days off. So we're enjoying it. So enjoy yours.
Yes. Cyberman is here. It's okay. Cyberman is here.
Have no fear. We are here.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, you just saw it for your eyes, for your own eyes, for the first time. Episode 67. How did you do on your journey?
Yeah, we just finished watching it just a few minutes ago, and incredible episode. I thought it was over for Samasu. I thought that they were going to start dealing with the aftermath at the beginning of the episode. But Samasu had one more thing left in him, and he was trying to become the universe. And he got crazy. And then that's when that theory you had back then of like a bunch of Samasus appearing, like in physical forms. Well, a bunch of Samasu did appear, but it was more like in cloud forms or something like that. It was like something cosmic. It was really crazy because he just had like a bunch of his ghastly faces just floating everywhere, smiling, and then the eyes are glowing. So it looks pretty freaky. And then one of them can just shoot a ridiculous red energy beam that fucking made huge damage. So he went ridiculous, and the only option was for someone more powerful to just come by, take a look at everything, and Goku's the one that made that phone call. He made that call. How did he make that call, though? I forgot.
It was the Omni button, I guess, as some people refer it to. That's a pretty cool name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was like looking for a sensu bean, and he's like, oh, here's one. And he's an idiot, dude. He is. Dude, if he had... Wow, dude. He's a fighting genius, but tactically, he's kind of an idiot, Vegeta is a tactical genius.
Yep.
That's why Vegito is the most overpowered, broken character. Because it's both of that.
Yeah.
Also, Gogeta.
That's a sick-ass character.
Bring back Gogeta.
It's crazy, that they didn't, it was just too much power and it didn't last long, but... even though it was short-lived, it was definitely a good episode. Good battles, good fighting, good showmanship of power, demonstrations of power.
That's right. That's right. Well, I mean, yeah. I just heard you say showmanship, and Zamasu has none of that.
Oh, yeah,
Vegito does because
Zamasu.
he's a Saiyan. Goku Black, I don't know why Goku ever kind of thought that he did. Because it's like in the beginning, he just fires a pretty powerful blast at him. Like a full power blast almost. How strong do you think he actually was back then? Goku Black.
He was hella strong, dude. I mean,
Goku Blue would have evaporated him though, huh? With a full power Kamehameha.
yeah, if you were to compare it back then, but
Back then, huh?
But, you know, since he was always in the picture, he was always one step behind and then 2 steps ahead. One step behind and then 3 steps ahead. What I mean is the good guys would find a way to weaken him, you know, to hurt him.
Yeah.
And then he'd be down for a bit, but then he would come back like 2 times stronger.
Exactly.
And then they would once again put him down for a bit, and then he would come back like 3 times stronger.
In an instant.
In an instant.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Like right there in the middle of the battle.
Yep.
It's like a normal Saiyan would have to like go in the regeneration chamber and that whatever chamber that Dr. Briefs used to heal up Goku when he got stabbed by Black. And, you know, sensu beans or whatever. But this guy just does it right there.
Yep.
And you gotta face it, you know? It's like, so you either have to keep pummeling him till he's just like pudding or whatever.
Yep.
Or just like Kamehameha him.
Yeah, it's like, you
Final
know,
flash him.
he doesn't even have to train. You know, he just has to take a beating for a bit.
It's stupid.
And he's stronger. You know, he's like the Hulk in a way. You know, it's insane. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just glad it's over with. You know, I'm ready for the next journey, whatever that may be. I mean, we spoke about it a few days ago. We were talking about how the next saga has something to do with an assassination of Goku.
That's what I'm reading, hearing, viewing on YouTube.
And then, of course, when you hear assassination, that reminds you of who? Hito-san.
Yeah, Hito-san from Universe 6, man.
So, I remember you were explaining your theory to me.
Yeah,
you should definitely share that.
We talked about it on the YouTube channel, OGMonte420. That's OGMonte420's YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/OGMonte420. You know what those numbers stand for. But anyway, yeah, what was it? What was it again? Oh, hit, right?
Yeah.
My theory on that is if Hit is involved, it's gonna be on Goku's side. Because what if it's the counterpart to Hit? But so he's gonna be from or she is gonna be from Universe 7. And that person is gonna be after Goku. But supposedly somebody hired the assassin. Yeah. So I mean, your guess is probably gonna be Frost. Because maybe they, you know, maybe the last thing they want to do is introduce a whole bunch of more characters, you know?
Yeah.
More voice actors, more
Well, it would just be one.
I mean, it would have to be the assassin and whoever hired the assassin, you know?
Well, it could be Hit as the assassin.
Yeah.
And then it could be a brand new character that hired him. Or just bring back.
Would you want to see Frost?
It'd be cool, but
and then I think Frost gets his golden form, dude.
Yeah, but I think we need to get away from that. You know, like
from the Frieza shit.
Yeah, from the Frieza stuff. We need to get away from that. We need
from
something
the old shit,
completely brand new.
Yeah.
Or bring back a past character
definitely brand new, dude.
Has evolved somehow, or has figured out some way to become stronger, or he has a plot. Because we've already seen with the Zamasu saga, the Immortal God saga.
I would want to see that Flash Alchemy version of him.
Okay, like, yeah, so what I was saying is, this is all about gaining more power, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if the next saga is about somebody who has figured out a plot or a way to just end everything? So it's not about. So he's already
even the Omni King.
So let's say he's already powerful, right? And he can already put up a battle with Goku and Vegeta, no problem.
Yeah.
But
how about Beerus and Whis?
He's not achieving. Well, this is where I'm getting to. He's not achieving more power. What he's achieving is a way to put an end to everything, or a way to he can control everything. Maybe a device, maybe a technique, maybe the Dragon Balls, something. But I don't know. That's just my imagination going off.
How about dude? He could be somebody that like actually is smart with the Dragon Balls. Cause come on, you gotta agree. Like Zamasu, like he literally could have wished all the Ningans to go away. That's the power of the Super Dragon Balls, right? He could have wished for all the powers of all the best fighters in all the universes into his body.
Damn.
But nope. I mean, obviously it's plot, it's story, but what if somebody did that? Just like totally abused the hell out of the Dragon Balls and just like became everything. Like,
damn.
But and then even then he only becomes a rival to the Omni King.
That's
he makes
crazy.
the Omni King go full power.
Huh. That would be insane.
Yeah.
Another one I was thinking about is, what if they were to introduce to the mainstream, to the complete world, main stage,
a movie?
No, well, it could be a movie, but I would say on the show too. The Return of Broly.
The Return of Broly. Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. Broly as a god of destruction from Universe 3.
Imagine that, dude. Give us Broly. Let's start a petition right now. Give us Broly. Give us Broly.
You know what kind of sucks? They just killed off the potential for a whole new saga. Because you know how Gowasu was killed? Remember how like a Gowasu, was it 2 Gowasus? Yeah, 2 Gowasus were killed. So that means that 2 God of Destructions died, right? So that means that there's got to be like 2 angels that protect them, that are in shame.
Yeah.
That should be like angry. And they find each other and they team up.
Damn.
And they're like, let's go get everybody who's responsible for the death of our gods of destruction.
That sounds crazy, dude.
But apparently the Omni King just erased everything. But then somehow Whis is gonna go. But then somehow Whis is gonna go into the future now. How is Whis gonna go to the future if Omni King just erased everything?
Because Whis has
he's
that.
Gonna go before.
He has that ability.
Oh yeah, he said he was gonna go before.
Yeah, he was gonna go right before. He was
gonna go seal Zamasu. And warn Beerus.
Exactly.
Of the past or the future, actually. But do you think Whis is really gonna do that?
Well, he says he has to.
Or he's gonna get Zamasu and he's gonna train Zamasu, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, dude.
He says he's gonna go seal up Zamasu.
There's too much Zamasu.
Whis wants the perfect apprentice god of destruction. Or the Goku Black. Goku Black, dude. He's gonna get Goku Black as his puppet, dude. As his god of destruction.
It could be an agenda with him and his father.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. His father's gonna be like, very good, son. You've finally proven yourself.
Yep. Now we shall take over.
Now we shall take the Omni King's remote controller. Because Goku just has the button. Omni King has a remote controller.
Yeah.
This is Cyberman312 logging off. Peace out. 10 seconds.
Stay blazing strong. It's OGMonte420. What up? Peace out. Check it out. I'm gonna run the clock out. Yeah.